Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new video. So today I'm going to be talking about the 2020 Corvette C8. So I know a lot of people have heard about this. It's the new mid-engine Corvette. It's going to be replacing this Corvette, the one that everybody knows. I think a lot of people really like this Corvette. So this is going to be definitely a big jump. In Corvettes, we went from a kind of a muscle car, a front engine, rear wheel drive muscle car to, it has stick shift, the whole thing. Now we're looking at a kind of almost more of a supercar kind of outlook to it. It only comes with a flappy pedal gearbox. It's mid-engined. I believe it's all-wheel drive. I'm not positive on that. I would put my money down, but I bet it is all-wheel drive. So, yeah, this is what it is. It looks pretty awesome. This is a very cool-looking car. Gotta give them that. Shut up. Yeah, it's a good-looking car. But from what I've heard some recent news, and what I've heard is that this new Corvette apparently will have a enormous markup on the price. So if we come over here to build and price, it tells you the price of them. So you can see here that the convertible is $7,000. That's quite a bit. But the big headline from this was that it's a mid-engined sports car / supercar for $59,000. And everybody's like, "Oh my gosh, it's awesome!" But is it really? Let's see. So they said that there's going to be a 25 to 50% markup. They said between 25 and 50%. So I don't really know how to go about this. I'm going to say, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say worst comes to worst, you get the 50% markup on this. I doubt that. I think it's going to be about 25 to 35% markup. Let's go with that, and then, if it is 50%, that's going to be surprising. We're going to go 35% markup. It's kind of middle of the road. You'll kind of get an idea. So let's say, so let's see. Why is it saying $70,000? So let me make sure my trim's, my trim's not all the way down. There we go. Okay. So that's $60,000 right there. So $6,000. Oh, that's $600,000. Whoopsies. $60,000. So times... we said 35%. That's $21,000. So we're now looking at. I can't do math right now. It's 8 o'clock at night. What was it? 21,000. So that's an $81,000 car. So with $81,000 worth of cash, worth of ching, there's a lot of cars that you can buy. And this is only going to get worse. It's only going to magnify the problem because let's say you want to go for the LT3 over here. That comes MSRP $71,000. So now you're looking at, $110,000 car. That is a big number. I'm not going to focus on that right now. I'm just going to focus on, because the big headline was that this was going to be a cheap supercar. So I'm going to look at this. So I'm going to say base model, nothing special. Is there even cheaper colors? No. Oh, wow, these are the nice colors. That's a really cool color. We'll just stick with the red, though, the torch red. As you can see, I didn't put any packages down, although I definitely get this because it comes with Brembo brakes and suspension and an LSD, which would be definitely worth it. And how much is it? $5,000. That's expensive. That's definitely worth it, but that's expensive. Yeah, that's pricey. Yeah, so okay. So we have our number, $81,000. What can you buy for $81,000? And let's even so I'm going to start by comparing $81,000. So this is just a Corvette Stingray. So let's see. If I went over here, now I don't know how much. I don't believe the markup shouldn't be as bad. And I understand the markup will go away at some point because they'll make so many of them. But it should. But I'm just afraid that it's gonna stay at a certain price. So, but I think that it may hurt the initial sales of it because of it. So if you're looking at $81,000, you can buy yourself MSRP a 2019 Z06, which I think is a really nice car. It has 200 horsepower more, 650 instead of, what is it? It should be 450. 450? 500, sorry. So a little more. So actually only 150 more horsepower. But still, that's a lot. If you come over here to BMW, you can go and you can buy yourself an M2 for that price. That's, I don't know, different strokes for different folks. M2 is not exactly as some people don't like M2s, and I get that. And same thing here. You can go and buy yourself a Tesla if you want, Tesla Model S, and actually that is the fastest model, by the way. The Model 3 is not as fast. I hate that color. Getting the black or something looks cool. Red looks cool. We'll stick with that. Yeah, it's just There's I'm just concerned the price, because I think that if you have this Corvette over here, if this Corvette is $60,000-$70,000, people will buy it. There's nothing in that price range that can beat that. That is an all-out winner. Period. You're getting more cylinders, more power, more speed, much better car. $70,000, that's okay. Once you start stepping into the $80,000, $90,000, $100,000, you're starting to look at Porsche at this point. Porsche, if you come down here, you're starting to look at a 718, or even worse for Corvette, a 911. 911, $97,000. That is up there, that's significantly up there. But it's not that far away if you look at it, because you can either get a base 911 or a 3LT Corvette if the markup is correct. And then also you have Mercedes, and at that point, if you're looking at that $100,000 range, you're starting to look at an AMG GT. That's not the car I wanted. I want a different car. Where is it? Maybe convertibles. This one. Oh no, that's way too expensive. Never mind. Disregard that. Yeah. Go back. Yeah, this car. This car, I don't know that much about this AMG. I saw pictures of it, but I never really looked at it. Probably is pretty fast, I would bet. Let's look. Let's just check out the engine. Yeah, you can get this thing pretty fast. 4.4 though is not that quick. Considering the fact that would probably do pretty close to that or faster. So maybe not Mercedes. Mercedes also, it markets for different persons. So different strokes for different folks again. So yeah, I think that Chevy, they need to Chevy and GM, they need to grab the dealers and they need to say, you need to bring down the price, because what's going to happen is if they don't bring down the price, again, you're going to get into Tesla, BMW, Porsche, other high-end car makers, and people are not going to buy this Corvette, because they're going to say, why would I buy a Chevy when I can buy a Porsche? People always buy a Porsche. It's just how it works. But, I mean, definitely though, I hope that this Corvette does well. Oh, wow, it is rear-wheel drive. I stand corrected. I thought it was all-wheel drive. It's rear-wheel drive. Interesting. Did not expect that one. Yeah, they're all rear-wheel drive. Cool. Yeah, there you go. Sweet. Yeah, I definitely think that this Corvette, though, it has some opportunity. It definitely looks like a really cool car. I could see it really doing well. I don't know if it will do as well, because one thing that a lot of people do with these, I think a lot of people do buy these regular Corvettes, the old ones, just to drive around and stuff. But I think something I noticed what a lot of people do when they buy these is they use them for drag racing. So they're really good at quarter mile times. That's what these Corvettes are really good at. So that's another concern is that will this new Corvette, which the wheels on the back look huge. Those are some big tires. Will this Corvette kind of hold that reputation as being a really good drag car? And will it hold the reputation also of being able to be tuned easily? Because you look at 320 video for a couple minutes, and you'll see that people are pulling 1,000, 1,500 horsepower Corvettes, not even doing that much to them. They put on a new crank, new cylinder block, maybe some NOS. They're good. You're good. They're good to go. They got upwards of 1,000 horsepower. So I think that was one of the big appeals to a Corvette, was that they're easy to use, they're fast, they're a V8, they work. Will this hold that? We'll find out. I think this car though is going to be really, really cool, and I can't wait for it to come out. So that'll definitely be interesting. But yeah, that's my opinion on the new Corvette. I think that as long as they keep the prices low, and it comes off well as a good car, which I think it will. It looks great. I mean, I think it's gonna come off good. It has a recipe for success. It has a 6.2 liter V8. It's rear wheel drive. It's a Corvette. The price is nice and low. I am surprised though. They were definitely a little bit brave going with rear wheel drive for a mid-engine car. That's definitely something that's rare. I don't know too many mid-engine cars that are rear-wheel drive. I thought that makes the steering a little weird, but we'll see how it drives around and stuff. So yeah, but I think that this car definitely has some opportunity. Definitely has some chance to show people who's boss, and maybe gives the people of Ferrari and Lamborghini and maybe even Porsche. Definitely Porsche. If they could, I think that what Corvette should be aiming for is to be taking people who would go and buy, instead of buy a Mercedes or a Porsche, maybe a Tesla, maybe a BMW, and they'd go and buy a Corvette. I mean, there's really not that much difference. Now, Tesla's all-wheel drive, so that's a little different. But like, if you're looking at this car, this BMW, it's totally a better deal to buy this Corvette. I mean, you're getting 2 more cylinders. These are both rear-wheel drive. You're getting more horsepower. You're getting, if you want to, you can get Brembo brakes on this thing. You're getting a mid-engine car. This is front wheel. This is not mid-engine. The engine's in the front. This is kind of a basic car in a way, not in a bad way. It's a very, very good car. It's just kind of, it's a little bit more rudimentary. If you definitely want something that's going to be a little bit out of the mold and different, this would definitely be the car for you. But yeah, I think that this car has some opportunity. I think that I can't wait for it to start hitting the streets. But yeah, I think if you agree, care to disagree, please make sure to like, dislike, comment, share, whatever you feel. All right, everybody. See you in the next video. Bye.